Why do some reaction channels get millions of views but still don't make enough money to go full-time on YouTube? Bruh. And some other channels can get thousands of views and are living the YouTube dream. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 mistakes that reaction channels make and what you need to do to fix them and bring in that sweet, sweet cash. Number 1. Build your community by talking about something you actually know about and then really focus down on that. Free time isn't infinite, so for me, I had to learn to understand pretty quickly how much spare time I had and work out how I can use it in the most effective way. I had to really think about my content and really streamline what I was doing, all while trying to maximize the impact of the videos on the people who would be searching for it and who would want to watch it. Apparently there's something called stacking the deck in your favor, where you do as much research as you can, you find something you really know something about and you narrow down and focus down on it and really go for it. What you spend your time on is incredibly important. Working out how best to use that time, to get the most out of it is also incredibly important. Doing this will allow you to become focused on something you have a real passion for, and this will help you dictate how your time is best spent. And this could be about films, it could be about gaming, it could be about music, it could literally be about anything. But once you have an idea of the subject that you're passionate about and that you really know about, don't just stop there. Dig deeper, go deeper on that subject and really niche down. Focus down on the subject that you know about and become the voice that people want to tune into when it comes to your chosen genre or subject. Doing this will show your community you've got passion and knowledge on the subject, and it will bring your diehard fans back to watch your content and your back catalogue over and over again, pretty much making your reaction content evergreen by having such a fantastic fan base. Building a strong and loyal community around you can also lead to benefits when it comes to Patreon and also for selling things like merchandise. I mean, for some YouTubers, Patreon gives them the equivalent of a normal 9 to 5 day job's yearly salary each and every single month. Number 2. Face the fact straight away that a large portion of your videos are going to be ineligible to be monetized and may even get blocked pretty much straight out the gate. Look, it's frustrating, and legally we all know that you are allowed to offer commentary and react to pretty much any content you wish on YouTube, so long as it's fair use, transformative in nature, and you actually add something to the content you're watching. I mean, we all know that. And yeah, it's frustrating when your video gets blocked or demonetized by, the corporate bar. You need to look at it from their point of view. Your video is going to have ads on it. And, those companies make millions and millions of dollars in revenue by trying it on with YouTube content creators like you and like me. They basically take the money from those adverts and run. But, don't just sit there and let these bastards smash you up the hoop with a sharp stick and take all your ad revenue. You have got the right to appeal any and all ineligible and blocked videos that you put up on YouTube. The thing is, even if your video is blocked or demonetized or ineligible for monetization, when you start the appeal procedure, the money is actually held. They don't get it and you don't get it. Now, the money is held for 30 days. If that company or that person who thinks they own the right to this content that you've put up don't come back to YouTube with a valid reason for why within 30 days, all that held money gets given to you. So make sure you're disputing things the moment you see they've been demonetized or the moment you see that it appears to be blocked or ineligible for any sort of revenue. I mean, every day you wait doing this is another day of revenue lost. And as we all know, when you put a video up on YouTube, the first couple of days are probably the most important. So do keep an eye on it and keep checking it. Lots of people get frustrated that sometimes the block or the demonetization is actually upheld. So you can't get monetized on that video, but it still stays on your channel, or it gets blocked completely. Now, I know it's frustrating that the appeal may go the other direction and they may end up keeping all the money, and at that point you can't really do anything about it. If you take the procedure any further and it goes badly again, you will get a strike on your channel, and it's a 3-strike rule. 1, 2, 3, your channel is deleted, you don't get a say on it, it's instant. So I would say if the appeal is rejected, do not take it any further than that. Which is frustrating, but do keep the content on your channel because it keeps people coming to your channel and it keeps people looking through all of your content, and the next video they click on may well be something which is monetized and you do make some money from. So don't get frustrated and don't take the video down. When it comes to block content, it's a little bit different. Obviously, you're thinking, what am I going to do with that content? Well, if it was me, and what I would advise for you to do is to put that content up on Patreon. Give your fans and give your supporters a really great reason to head over to Patreon and give you a couple of bucks a month and give them some content they can't find anywhere else. Number 3. A massive mistake when it comes to reacting to music is only reacting to music videos. Here's the thing, you've got far more of a chance of a record label going out their way to stop you earning money on an official audio track or on an official music video. There's far more chance of them saying, you know, that's ours, that's our money, you can piss off. And it's one thing for them to say you can't be monetized on that, but live performances are the key here. Live performances are lower in quality and they don't really get noticed as often, and you got more chance that if they do try to demonetize you or they do try to keep the money, that your appeal is upheld and the cash is actually given to you instead. You know, especially live covers of other people's songs. If you like listening to Ed Sheeran and he covers a song from Adele at a random concert somewhere, there's a really great chance of you keeping the ad revenue on that video, because YouTube doesn't really know who to give the ad revenue to. I mean, you can't give it to Ed Sheeran because he doesn't own the rights to the song, and you can't really give it to the original person who made the song because you're reacting to a version by Ed Sheeran or Prince or, you know, whoever. So live covers of other people's songs is a great way to make sure that the revenue keeps getting given to you and keeps getting put in your pocket instead of going out to some of these record labels. I'm not saying stay away from, you know, official audio or official music videos. All I'm saying is try to supplement your reactions on your channel with other things like live performances and live performances that are covers of other tracks. So, you know, maybe you've reacted to the latest track from Taylor Swift. And there's a very good chance, because Taylor Swift record labels are a pain in the ass, but there's a very good chance that that'll be demonetized straight away. But how about you find a copy of her singing it live at a concert, literally out somewhere, and the audio quality might not be too good. But I love live performances. Other people looking for reactions of live performances. They like seeing the artists that they love showing off their voice, and they like seeing people like you and me reacting to the real live voice of their favorite artists. Things like this really do top up your revenue, so make sure you're putting these in between the official music video reactions that you actually do on your channel. They'll make a big difference. Number four is quite a big one, to be honest, and that is using your analytics to gauge what your CPM is per 1,000 views, and doing this on each of your videos to see how they differ. If you don't know what CPM is, let me run you through a little look of how YouTube works. The way YouTube works is to show ads that are relevant to the actual person watching that video on your channel at that time. Now, for every 1,000 views of these people on your channel, you get a cut of the money that these advertisers pay to YouTube. Here's the thing, not keeping an eye on what you're getting paid for each individual type of video can have a dramatic impact on the revenue streams for your channel and the amount of money you're making. Advertisers, you know, all pay differently. It depends on the advert that they're showing to your viewer, and it depends on the content of your channel and what your channel normally talks about, to what adverts will be shown as well and how much they'll pay. So as an example, if you talk about games, you've got a gaming channel. If you talk about music, if you talk about films, you know, you could look at maybe getting $2 per 1,000 views on your channel from your advertiser revenue. If you talk about something like, I don't know, maybe fashion or, you know, self-help, you may get as much as, you know, $10 per 1,000 views on your channel. I mean, I'm not saying these are what you'll get, but just as examples what you could get. If you talk about business, if you talk about education, some of those channels, you know, have a really high CPM. Some of them can have, you know, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70 per 1,000 views, depending on what you're talking about. If you're talking about crypto, if you're talking about banking, investments, you know, some of those CPMs are absolutely ridiculous and do hit the $40, $50, $60, $70 per 1,000 views mark quite easily and quite regularly. The content that you're talking about isn't the only metric that YouTube use to determine how much they charge advertisers to show their adverts on your channel. It also can come down to the perceived quality of the viewer who is actually watching your channel. So as an example, if 100% of your viewers are in a country where the residents of that country are deemed to have quite a lot of a disposable income and it's quite an affluent country, you know, advertisers are going to think that the people watching have got more cash to spend. So in that case, the advertiser will pay YouTube more money, which means more money for you, you know, to get in front of these viewers, meaning you are going to make more money per 1,000 views, especially if you compare it to if 100% of those 1,000 views come from a country with quite a low economic standing. The amount advertisers are willing to pay to get in front of viewers like that really tumbles dramatically. I mean, some of my videos in the past have gone as little as, you know, 19 pence per 1,000 views, which is a ridiculously low amount. So, you know, learn from my findings And also, look at your own CPM so you can know for yourself and work out that when you create your content, try and be mindful of who it's for, who's going to be watching it, and where those viewers are going to be from, because this will affect how the advertisers see your content, your viewers, and how much money they're going to spend to be put in front of those viewers. It makes a massive difference. Number 5 is teach what you have learned so far on your journey to other creators. Getting monetized is a huge, huge feat. You have already beaten 99% of all the other people who have ever made a YouTube channel by getting yourself monetized. You're going to have learned things along the way that people who are just starting out haven't even thought will be a problem. So, why not do what I've done with this video that you are watching right now? If on your YouTube journey you think you've picked up knowledge that other creators could benefit from, become a voice in your space and pass that knowledge on to people who are up and coming below you. Videos you create like this have a far, far higher CPM per 1,000 views than anything you could react to out there. Videos like that are sometimes classed as teaching, educational content, and sometimes business knowledge. This tends to get put in front of people in countries who have what YouTube and advertisers would see as a higher spending probability and ability. And also the content you make like this is 100% monetizable the moment you make it straight out the gate. So you won't run into, any of the problems we've talked about with some of the other tips in this video about, demonetization or getting things blocked. It's all your own content. You made it yourself and you own it 100% lock, stock and barrel. A few pieces of content like this scattered throughout your reaction channel will make a huge difference to your revenue streams and the amount of money that you get from your AdSense and your CPM. Also, videos like this can lead onto other ways to monetize your channel. Amazon associates affiliate marketing. Why not tell people about the equipment that you use to actually make your videos? Someone might be watching your video right now and thinking, oh my God, how did they light the back? How do they do that? What are they using? Can I do that? How could I do that? How are they lighting themselves from the side? What light source are they using here? What's their camera? I really like the way it looks. This microphone, he sounds great. She sounds great. So there's 1,000,001 ways that making content which doesn't solely focus on reaction content can actually give you an amazing top up to the AdSense and to the money you make, when it comes to the amount of money you get per 1,000 views. Along with that, a YouTube channel is created with technology. Technology is everywhere. For my reactions, I use a camera, I use a microphone, I use a pair of headphones, and I use all these lights. When you make content that teaches people, the knowledge you already know and teaches people how to get the best out of their equipment, brands will start to approach you for brand deals. They will pay you to talk about their products on your channel. And in some cases, they will actually sponsor a video. They might sponsor a whole host of videos. They could sponsor you for the whole year, giving you an income and revenue stream each and every single month that is coming into your bank account every month like clockwork. These things happen and this is how they happen. Once you go down the route of affiliates, brand deals, and sponsored videos, the options start to really, really become almost limitless for what you can do and how much you can earn on your channel. There you go. 5 ways that you're leaving money on the table with your YouTube reaction channel and, how you can fix them. If you would like to see a video where I narrow down on some of the subjects that we've talked about in this list of 5 things that you need to do right now to increase the revenue on your reaction channel, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. If you have any questions about how to start a YouTube channel, how to get monetized, how long it takes to get monetized, what was the easiest way I found to get monetized. I got monetized fairly quickly. I was monetized in a little over 2 months, I believe it was. And that's only from making videos 1 day a week on a Friday for a couple of hours, because that was the only time I had. So if you're interested in finding out how to get monetized, how I got monetized and how it might apply to you, please, leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll be more than happy to make that video for you guys and girls out there so you can see how I did it and how you can maybe do it. So if you like content like this, leave me a thumbs up so I know my time was well spent making this for you. I hope you have a great time wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching me, and until the next one, don't forget, I love your face. Bye.